Hi guys, welcome back to Melaninland. This is Alondra, and in this video we're gonna be talking about heartbreak and confidence because I feel like they go hand in hand. What a better way to talk about confidence and heartbreak than with no makeup, just lipstick, you know, and moisturizer, and no bra, because I say so. So just so you guys keep in mind, all that I'm gonna be talking about in this video is all about my honest opinion, my own experience. So I'm not a therapist. I don't have any degrees when it comes to giving advice of how to do this and do that. All I'm giving you guys is my honest opinion, so just please keep that in mind. And if it kind of resonates with you, great. If it does not resonate with you, thank you for crossing paths with me. But other than that, let's just get into it. Alright, so this video is gonna be a little bit more like, you know, like I said, a little bit free spirit, and like I'm just gonna go different way so that way I can structure the message in a way that is more adaptable for me. Alright, so going through a heartbreak is something that is not easy. If you really love someone, because some people they kind of get confused. They think they're in love with someone and they are not. You know when you are in love. You know when you're in love because it really hurts. It really hurts. Like, I don't know how to describe how much it hurts, but it hurts. Okay. Loving someone more than loving yourself is something toxic. There's different category where you can be when it comes to love. You can lose yourself. You may not give a shit about yourself because you're just thinking about them. You can put yourself at risk because you love them so much. There's so many scenarios that you can think of. But in my case, I was giving myself away. I put him first before me, which is not a healthy thing to do, because no matter what, you come first. And I don't want to sound selfish, but if you are in a plane, right, and you have to jump in the water, and there's two lifesavers, and there's just one, like, well, let's put it like that. There's two lifesavers and there's three people. You have both of them. Are you gonna give them both to them and then forget about yourself? No. Most likely you're gonna give one for yourself and the other one for one of them too. Because you have to learn how to love yourself first, put yourself first, and then love other people. It's not a selfish thing, it's just a mental thing. When you love yourself, you can give to others. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot give to others. And whatever you're gonna give and receive, it's gonna be toxic. It's not gonna be good for you. So, in my case, that was my situation. I was giving more I was giving more than I could ever give myself. And my emotions were all over the place. And I was really like, it was like a drug. I'm gonna put it like that. When you're in, like, dangerously in love, like beyond sun, it's like a drug. You need that surge in order to work in life. But that's not a healthy thing. It's toxic. But you're so freaking in love that you cannot think. You cannot think clearly. Maybe people around you can see, but they don't. Trying to tell you, but you're not gonna listen. You're in love, you know, and it feels good. You don't want it. It's the same thing when you have a drug. Let's say you're addicted to crack. I don't know if you have ever been addicted to crack. I haven't, but I'm guessing that it's almost the same thing. You cannot take that away from me because I need it. It's a necessity. It's not a want. It's a necessity. So you don't see the level of toxicity when you are so deep into the relationship. And you do stuff that you're crazy, but you don't see it as crazy, you know? Examples. taking time away from me to give it to them, sacrificing my goals and ambition in life just because I want to I just want to like maintain the relationship. Not giving any love for myself. Like there was nothing there for myself. So it was all going down the window for them. Okay, so that was my case. Your case may be different, but that was my case. I was dangerously in love and putting all my emotion into that relationship that I lost myself. There was no Alondra left. When you're that deep, it's really hard. It's really hard to get out. It's really hard to get out. You have to grow some balls in order to pull away from that relationship. But no matter what, you're gonna see the signs. You're gonna see the sign that you have to pull away, and something, meaning a miracle, meaning God, meaning you, the universe, like a family member, someone, a friend, is gonna pull the trigger so that way you can make the change. Making the change is not easy either. It's like sadness coming out of your chest in a way that is like, there's no way I have to give this away. But you finally grow the balls and you leave. Or may they leave, or they may leave you. Either or. There's two scenarios that may happen. In the situation where you are giving away, most likely they're not gonna leave. Because they're like leeches, you know, like they feeding from you. Because you're giving so much, and goddamn, like who won't be happy receiving and not giving nothing like in exchange? Like, let's say I work at McDonald's and I'm giving free food. Don't you think people are gonna come around and get as much as they can for nothing? Yes, they will. So in my case, I pulled the trigger. And I walk away. When you're walking away, when you finally walk away, I advise you to analyze, what were you lacking? What were you lacking that you ended up in that situation? Because that's gonna be key for you not to repeat the same cycle. In my case, I was lacking self-confidence. I was lacking love for my own self. I was lacking support. I was lacking the willpower to give all the things to myself. Yeah. So when I broke down self-confidence, what came along? My image. Yeah, my image. So what did I do? Before I get into those details, you have to understand that you have to make some sacrifice so that way you can heal yourself and become healthier. And that way you can attract healthier things into your life. So since image was a huge thing for me, I was in love with myself, right? So I remember at the time I was using keratin on my hair for the longest. My hair was so damaged that my curls would not bounce back for nothing. There was so much heat in my hair that it was nothing. The only thing that I could do is keep applying keratin so that way it can look okay. I told myself that I was gonna detach from anything that was making me feel like I was a slave to that thing, and that way I can obtain self-confidence. So I cut all my hair. I cut all my hair, like Britney. Well, no, not like Britney Spears did back in 2008, I think. 2008, 7. I don't know. It was around those years, you know. It wasn't that short. I'm gonna attach a picture so that way you guys can see. that I'm not lying, I cut all my hair. I cut all my hair, and I remember when I cut it, I didn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, I want to do it. My hair is such a big part of my life, and it always did, that I couldn't believe I did it. And your hair is such a powerful thing that's what's gonna make you look different. And that's like, my hair is like how I feel pretty, literally. It's like the source where I feed my beauty. If I don't have that, I feel powerless. But I didn't care. I cut all my hair. And yeah, that was the first thing. I cut all my hair and I started wearing wigs. Yes, wigs. And yeah, that was interesting to experience. Then I went to the next thing, which is my body. There were a couple stuff that I didn't like about my body, and I remember I kept saving money, and I got a BBL. Now, I'm not advising that everybody have to get surgery in order to get over a heartbreak. What I'm trying to explain is that in my case, it was all about self-confidence, and self-confidence went hand in hand when it comes to my image. And I needed to do changes that will help me to pick up my self-confidence and feel better about myself and love myself. Now, you don't have to go get surgery. You can just like sign up for the gym and work hard. But in my case, I felt like, why not? I want to do this, I want to do that, and even though if I work out, I may get results close to what I want, but why not? I just went to my country and I did it. Very affordable. And getting over all of that and picking up myself again took me 7 months. 7 months of my life. Now is when I can say I am fearless, dangerously in love with myself. Now is when I can say my confidence is at a level that I feel comfortable with. Nobody can tell me otherwise, because that's love that I have inside. Nobody can sacrifice that love that I have inside for myself. Nobody can take that away from me. Even if people are trying to get me down, I love myself. And you can take that away. You cannot. I'm sorry, but you can. It's inside of me. And today, I feel inspired to record this video for you guys. Because I know there's a lot of people out there lost. It wasn't easy. It was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster of emotions. And right now, I'm so happy that I'm just focused on myself. If love comes along, I will be very picky, because I feel really, really happy. Picky in a way that I will need to see if it's worth it. What you're trying to offer me than this space where I'm at right now. That's the thing. Because it feels freaking amazing. Alright guys, that's all. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. I just hope that it will inspire some of you guys out there. If you guys have any questions, because I'm pretty sure not everybody will have the same reasons of why they fell into that trap, please reach me out. You can add me on my Instagram, Melaninland_. You can send me an email at melaninland@outlook.com, or even leave me a comment down below. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And until next time, take care. Bye.